So these two are my newest purchases. I bought them on Facebook today for $10. $10 for the both of them. They were both untested. So, I couldn't really lose anything. It was only a 20-minute drive. So this is I believe it's from 1967. It's a Sanyo MR115. And it does work. I had to put on a power cable because the battery connections don't work. It's got a switch over here on the side to go between AC and DC. I've got 6 fully charged D cells in there, and it does nothing. I don't have reels in there right now. They're over to the side there, but it does nothing with the DC power, if that would focus again. Of course, with the AC power, it moves. It actually did take a little while to wake up, though. I had to, well, I didn't have to. I put it into play, and I was manually spinning this for a little bit. Of course, this isn't the part you're supposed to manually spin. I should have been doing the capstan. But it's now fully awake. It does need new belts, of course. 60-year-old belts. They're not exactly going to be brand new. But it still plays great, sounds meh. It's not a high-end machine. It's meant for putting down on a table and recording an interrogation or something. These did come with a microphone, actually. It does not have it here, though. Oh, so you can hook up a radio. So I could hook up this one here. Is there an output? There'll be one. Yeah. Microphone, remote, aux, and earphone. Okay. So then in here we have this cassette from it's Planet Zero album from Shinedown. And that's what's on those reels over there. Just recorded it off Spotify. This does work properly. The radio turns on there. There you go. This volume slider here, turn that off. This volume slider here was very, very dirty. So I just flicked it back and forth pretty fast a couple of times, and now it's alright. It's got a tone switch there. It's in the middle, or somewhat in the middle. It's a very basic machine. There's not much. You've got AM as well, FM, then FM AFC. I don't know what that is. The antenna is still here, which is pretty nice. It doesn't like to stay up, so I'll just give that screw a tighten. I believe it's the mid to late 70s. There's nothing about this thing online. It also has a little microphone down here, in case you don't have one. And if you're on sleep mode and you hit play, the cassette moves, but the radio plays. So if you're in radio mode and you have it with play on, your cassette's going to be moving. So if you go to tape, play. It sounds pretty good, I'd say. There's no warbling at all. I'm going to stop that before the music plays. I just want to take that out of there. This is the only cassette that I own. So, may as well start to get stuff that plays cassettes and records. Although, this isn't exactly going to be the most high-end recording unit. I mean, I do have a cassette deck. It's behind me. I got that 2 weeks ago at Goodwill. Also for $10. But that'll be another video. So yeah, these are both very basic machines. There's nothing special about them at all other than they're shiny and they look cool. And that is what I go for. It doesn't have to be fancy. This is only a one-way play. This is also only a one-way play, which, whatever. I have a very similar reel-to-reel player recorder. It's from the same year. It's a Panasonic RQ501. It is both directions. You can play and record in both directions. I had to replace 3 of the 4 belts in that one. The 4th belt I couldn't get to without completely taking every single piece of the mechanism apart, and I'm not doing that. I only paid $15 for it. But this, if the belts are too hard to get to, I'm probably just not even going to put them in. It was $10, or I guess $5 if you want to split them up. So I'm going to open this, and we're going to have a look at if I can replace them. I think I've got a bag of belts here. If not, they are at my dad's place. But whatever. Then we'll come back to this in a later date. So I will be right back. So I found my bag of belts. It's right here. I decided to clean off the capstan. It's all the Q-tips are coming off white and clear now, and the pinch roller there. And that is all the shit that came off of them. Look at that. That is just disgusting. I think that's the worst one. No, that one definitely is. This one was the first one. But that is just gross. And that was just on the capstan and pinch roller there. I wonder what's on this guide post here. But that's about all the cleaning I'm going to do. My reels aren't exactly high quality. I think I'm going to tear this thing apart now and see what belts I can replace. It was making a thumping sound. Every revolution of this, it would make a thump sound like. Oh, there it is. So I don't know what that is, but I guess I'll see when I open it up. Alright, so after a not so easy disassembly, there's definitely been easier. I believe, is this the, yes. It's on DC mode, I think. Yes. Okay, so here we go. There's belts. Oh, those are so wobbly. Like, look at that. That's no good. Also, I had to take off my AC power cord, and I have a not sketchy power cord. Very safe and professional, okay? We do things professional here. So, that... What is that? Ah, I see. That drives something. How am I going to get that one out of there? Also, remember, it is very smart to touch metal with a device connected directly to power. Very smart. This control panel here made it a little difficult to get everything out. And the speaker was kind of glued in there. I really don't want to damage that, but I also don't want to take it out because I turned my iron off already. So how am I going to get those out of there? I don't want to take off this whole top plate there. Is there... No. This one also doesn't look very simple. Is there space under there? There is. Okay. What about... Oh, so wait. Can I go over this? If I move some shit out of the way? So I got that belt out of there. I just had to move this this clip out of the way here. I don't know if I have anything that's big enough, This is like the second biggest that's in there, and it's about half the size. So we're going to try and stretch that around there. It's probably going to snap though. Alright, so that's the counter belt. It's going. Very slowly. It's very tight now. That's good. It is a much thinner belt. I don't really care too much. I'm not going to be using this a whole lot, but that's one down, and I think there's only 2 belts in this thing. That looks like it. Everything else is direct drive with little tires. That's very wobbly. Anyway, I'm going to see what I can do about the capstan belt, because that's what's causing all the warbling. I'm going to look into that real quick. Got to take my reels off. And yeah, which way was it again? Is it that way? No, it's that way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. There we go. The light is pulsing. There. I don't want it to be spinning. The inside of this thing is absolutely disgusting. Like, it is just dirt and grime and dust everywhere. There we go. Okay, so I don't want to... I might... Oh, wait. I wonder if I can take that off. I'm left-handed. Don't break anything. I'm not spending another $3 on a service manual. Okay, so that's how I get the top side of it out. Wow, that's a thick belt. I wonder if I can use my puny belts on this. Probably not. I shouldn't. It'll be this one, if I can. I don't even know how to begin getting that out of there. That is awesome. I love that. Can I feed it through the backside there? I have some of these. And we're just gonna... Nope. I gotta push it through more. There we go. So it's upside down. Of course I can pull it out through this way, but I really don't know how to get that out of there. I'll figure it out. Yeah, so I'm wrapping this one up. That's a moth. Man's probably been there since 1978. So I think that's it for this thing. I'm going to take out my very horribly janky, professional cable system here. It's now being a little finicky. It doesn't like to run very well anymore. But I don't really care. I paid $5 for it. So we're turning that off. There we go. Yeah, that's about it.